Hello. How did the first day of the retreat go?
I think the first day was awesome. I think that it was heartfelt. A lot of emotions were shared. I think that it'll be great for community development among the Natve women.
And what do you think about the retreat site, Lake Junaluska?
I love Lake Junaluska. I think that it's very calming. I think that this is a place where we can come and get our thoughts together and be focused on working with Natve Native women. I think it's good selection.
Awesome. Thank you. How do you think the first day of the retreat went?
Wonderful. I have really enjoyed it. It's very spiritual. I feel like we're connecting with each other. Everybody's having a good time. It's awesome. I thought you and Miss April did a wonderful job presenting. I'm glad we were here to embrace the things that came out today. And I know I'm a very serious person. I can't help it. But I can be a clown. But I'm enjoying it, and I love each and every one that's here. I'm glad we're at Lake Junaluska. And I just look forward to tomorrow. I really, truly do. And I think you're doing a wonderful job. And I think we might just have to capture you, get you a Lumbee card, and adopt you into our tribe because we love you so much, girl.
Why, thank you.
We love you so much. But I think tomorrow's going to be great. It's going to be really, really, really spiritual. And, I love my culture. I can adapt to about anything. But I love my culture. I'm enjoying it. And it's really good. And I hope this is something that will go on. One of the ladies mentioned on the van earlier that it would be nice that if we could get more people involved, take this back to our communities, get people involved so more people can come. And I hope we can do that. And this can continue to go on and on because we as Native women, we need healing. We need love. We need togetherness. Because sometimes we are broken in more ways than one. Sometimes it comes from divorce. Sometimes it comes from just being lonely. Sometimes it comes from just hard work, having to do everything. Just, it's tough. And number one, it's tough on us because we are Native American. Number two, because we are women. Number three, because we need that togetherness. So it's really tough. So I look forward to tomorrow. I look forward to the sun coming up, the Creator bringing the sun up. I know we have a connection with Mother Earth, with Father Sky, trees, animals, everything here on Earth. I really truly believe that. And I thank you very much for coming down and spending this time with us. Aho.
So how do you think today went this morning?
It's been nice. It's been good. I've learned a lot, but most of all, I enjoy hearing the stories of the women. Can you stop that?
We're on the second day now. We just got done with the morning time. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how it went and what we talked about this morning?
Well, this went well. We talked about the women and we talked about, history trauma. And we've learned a lot, but yeah, we've survived and we've came through it. So it's been nice. And I'm glad I got to meet everybody.
There's a lot of healthy people that are sick. I mean, they get diseases. I know a lady that's really thin. And she's got diabetes. Little tiny petite woman, and she's like that. She's overweight, but her sister's the one that's got cholesterol problem and high blood pressure. And then my friend just but it was like she's going to forgive her. Anything like that.
They may not have to rest on knees and hips. Carrying on that way.
We're sending to Guam in Virginia, and that's what to be eaten.
The children, I think I'm going to get up and get the table. Learn something. You looking forward to it.
I didn't know wait either. I mean, you have the generation spending all those hours on the street, horse, and athletes. I mean, look at what they do. Yeah, they're really dancers. I mean, that's the first thing. Well, I mean, their names. They're starting to see, and where that's starting to affect them, they are starting to see that. It's putting a strain on them.
I told Cecilia I would go to school, trade homeschool, with his books weighing more than he does. They can study on that.
Your granddaughter is too.
I mean, I would go to school all the time.
When you got the bag.
They don't give it because we didn't have to study at school.
Hey, tell her, because that's the reason I want you. I'm ready to get the turkey. We'll talk about the rest of it.
Take that.
I loved it. I think it went well. I like the fact that we were able to be open and be free, and there was a lot of emotion involved, but emotions are part of the healing process, so the freedom to be able to do that was good.
Now you sure too. Ask her how the question what's home. I'm gonna tell them all about you and preach Tony.
Go ahead. How do you think this morning went?
It was very enriching, but it also taught us things even in our older generations, and we may not have understood how we felt coming up by receiving that knowledge. Then you can actually take it and put it within, and to know in the future how we can handle things and be a better person back to our family and communities. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Very educational.
Well, when you get in a group, you get talking and you get to sharing information and backgrounds, you find out that there's things that what you thought you were the only person going through, that there were other people going through the same thing. So it's kind of like things that you might have kept hid or wouldn't talk about, you feel more open about it now. And it just feels good to be able to share all that.
It has been very informative. I've learned a lot that I think will help me with my grandchildren, because I realize now the importance of history and letting them know, you know, about our culture and how it used to be. Because like my father, when he dies, a lot of things is going to be lost, like gardening. And we were talking about, you know, killing hogs and making lye soap and stuff like that. And I think it's really important that our generations coming up, that they know where they came from and they know how they came to be. So it's been very informative for me.
What about you, Sally?
Peanuts really a native food in our area.
Oh, sorry. Can you start over one more time? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3.
The peanuts is a native food in our area, and you know what? We love them so much. Right now they're a little bit green, and you put them in a pot and you boil them. You put salt, or you can put other seasonings to change the taste or give it more flavor. But this is a treat. Very healthy, lots of protein. And you know what? We're in the mountains now, and I thank this gentleman right here for being open so we can get some fresh Lord, yes.
Last night was very informative. When we get together and we get receiving information, sometimes we have questions about something we may not have heard, and so we got some answers, and we were able to get them clarified if we had any questions about them. We enjoyed the information. It was presented in a way where we could understand it and didn't have any problems understanding it, dealing with it all. And the being in a group like this, where you realize that you're not the only one that doesn't understand something, is a better way than just trying to be it one-on-one or reading it or getting it from media source. So it's very helpful to do it this way. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Thank you. What exactly was talked about yesterday?
Last night we had the HIV and we were able to rate the different the ways that you might be able to get HIV. We were able to look at those list of ways and then classify them whether they were the highest risk or the lowest risk. And we were able to deal with that. Some of the things we thought maybe might have been higher were actually lower. And I think the biggest thing that's probably going to stick out in my mind is the fact that it's called a virus is called a wimpy virus because actually once it's exposed to the air, it just dies. So that was new to me. And then earlier in the day we discussed historical trauma, and we clarify that and then explore some of our own tribes' traumatic experiences and talk about those. So that was interested from hearing the other people's experiences and point of views.
All right, thank you. All righty, so how do you think the retreat went?
It was wonderful. I have been so educated this weekend. Just new information to share with our family and friends and community. I think it went wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
So how do you think the...
It's a bomb.
How do you think the retreat went?
This weekend was such enlightenment. I'm one of the elders, not the oldest, but I'm one of the elders in the group. And I was just so informed and so educated and so enlightened that things that I really should have known, but unfortunately I didn't know. And now by having this information and being able to carry back to my immediate family, my church family, my extended family, and then through that with the community, we're going to be able to make an impact because there's things happening, and if you don't have knowledge, you don't know how to reach out. And with the knowledge that we have received in this retreat, and the confidence that we have learned to apply to ourselves and to give to others, I'm just very confident that this is just the beginning of knowledge that we are able to receive and share. And I'm just so thankful that I was part of the event.
Thank you.